Hey guys, I'm going to record a get ready with me for the summertime look anyway. It's really kind of minimal, but we were going to get our taxes done, so any kind of excuse, I guess, to make a video and put on a little bit of makeup. Starting out with my white and light concealer mixed. I really like this technique. I've been using it a lot this summer, where basically like you piece together your concealer and your foundation. That way underneath your eyes you only have one layer of makeup instead of two. My under eyes tend to get like really flaky, so I feel like this really helps. I said flaky, I mean cakey. So I feel like this really helps to cut down on the amount of product. And I'll probably do a video on this concealer coming up soon, because it is seriously the best concealer I have ever used. Tarte Shape Tape like doesn't hold a candle to this. So here I'm just going through and putting some foundation on, and it kind of burped on me, but piecing together the two layers of makeup like I mentioned, just putting a little bit of extra down where I have some redness, because I'm a picker on my skin and I make it worse than it is. So we're going to cover that up. And basically my whole goal during the summer is to use the least amount of makeup possible. I like to look put together, but I don't like to look like I have a lot of makeup on, if that makes sense. Because I feel like when you're out in the sun, like your skin is just better in the summer. So it really doesn't need as much as it normally would in the wintertime. Always going in with candlelight first on my eyelids before I put any kind of shadow on. This just eliminates any kind of unevenness in as far as color or texture on your eyelids. And lining my upper waterline. Again, I feel like this has a look where you look put together, but you don't look like you have a lot of makeup on. And Mocha Java is going in my crease, and that's honestly all of the eyeshadow I'll be using today, and Harlow's coming in to visit. So I'm putting Mocha Java in my crease, and this is just going to add a little bit of dimension and kind of make my eyes appear like they're wider, as far as more open. And here in just a second, with the excess that I have on the brush, I'm just going to run it underneath my bottom lash line just to kind of make it look more cohesive, so that the shadow doesn't just like all of a sudden stop. And again, the Deep Color Correcting Tinted Moisturizer is my absolute favorite bronzer. It blends like a dream, seriously. It's sheer, so it adjusts to your skin tone, and it just makes the prettiest bronzer. And my favorite way to do this is to kind of stamp it in a straight line right underneath my cheekbones when I don't contour, and then blend up onto my cheekbones. So it kind of takes the place of contour, blush, and bronzer all in one. And I always take my foundation brush over top of contour, blush, highlight, and bronzer to kind of blend everything together, so that you don't see like stripes or harsh lines. This is our pearlizer, and it is the most subtle and perfect highlight. It just looks like your skin is glowing. I do have like a powdered highlighter from It Cosmetics that I really like, but it has much more of a white color to it. So with this, I just like to use it when I'm going more natural. The It Cosmetics one I will use like when I have a full face of makeup on. Okay, now I'm going in to fill in my brows just a teeny little bit, and you'll notice that I put the most of my product like along the bottom of my lash line, and just kind of build up the arch right in the middle of my brow, just to kind of fill it out but still keep that natural look. And I believe it is your left, yeah, your left, my right is the one that needs a little bit of extra work. I don't know, it gets bare. But last is Papaya Gloss, and I didn't realize, but my camera cut off. I'm using like a new setup, so you missed part of my mascara, but at least that's the most boring part to watch that you missed. So I'm just doing my right eye, and then here is the finished look. Fresh, natural, easy, but still looking together.